Are you talking to us through like speakerphone or something?
No.
Cause I can hear everything you saying.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, back to another episode of Gospel Over Care for the podcast. We got Goode on the line. Say what's up, Goode.
Hola.
We got Deja here.
Hello.
We got Mel.
What's up?
And from God knows where, we got Theo back with us.
Hey, I've been gone.
A real surprise guest.
Yeah, the real surprise
He ain't tell nobody he was here.
Now, the Wayne is a surprise guest.
Yeah, that's the special guest.
Yeah.
I got an excuse, a reason why I won't be here. I'm in town and I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't got no Percy this week. He
You clapping like it's amen.
Percy overslept, so we ain't got him this week, but we gonna make do with what we got.
He ain't talk last week anyway. He was silent.
He did like the
Person being an old man today.
He talked a little bit. I mean,
He said 2 words. He was so scared.
it was just a Valentine episode. And by the way, appreciate y'all listening to all 3 of them episodes. We did drop a lot of them a little unexpected, but yeah, appreciate y'all listening though.
Yeah, even the unexpected people. Appreciate that.
But speaking of that, how y'all doing so far this week? Everybody good?
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Making it.
I had to come
Alive.
to physical. So,
You had a physical?
Yeah. They make it work for these jobs nowadays. I had to go exercise.
You got fondled.
What?
Did he tell you
You said you had a
cough?
physical, didn't you?
Well,
Yeah, you got
hell
fondled.
no. I got a physical.
He got cavity searched.
Just hold the phone.
It was probably an old white man was shaking hands too.
It was a lady.
So he say.
So I know.
But anyway, last week was Valentine's Day. How was y'all Valentine's? Because I know we discussed that. Let's start with Theo.
Wait, hold on. I don't do Valentine.
You don't?
No, absolutely not.
He got too many to keep up with.
Hell no. I haven't celebrated that. I don't see no point in it. Unless I don't.
That's respectful, I guess.
So you celebrate every day with the person that you with.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are they an option or a choice?
What you mean? What you mean?
You didn't listen last week, did you?
No. I ain't listened last week.
Only options get Valentine's. Who is that? Choices get
Choices.
Okay, choices get Valentine's, options don't.
Yeah.
That's what we decided on last week.
This is what they decided.
Hit me with that one more time.
Options don't get Valentine's. Choices do. So don't be an option on Valentine's Day.
Be a choice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That don't even sound right. don't be an option, be a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because I picked them? I picked that person? What am I choosing?
You choosing the one you want to be with for Valentine's Day. An option is just somebody you just, all right, you here.
That's crazy, Elijah. That's just crazy, period.
Go back and reference last week's episode.
No, I won't agree with that. It just sounds crazy.
We'll circle back to that in a second. Mel, how was your Valentine's?
I had a good Valentine's Day. I got presents. I got flowers. I got taken out. It was better than last year. Last year, all I got is Happy Valentine's Day, fucker.
Like, fucker?
Yeah, in a text.
Sounds amazing.
I said, that's so romantic. That is romantic right there.
Did it make you chuckle?
Huh? I did. It was funny.
It did his job.
Our love language at that time was, that's how we talked to each other. So I understand where he thought that was cute. But I also didn't get anything, so then it was kind of like.
I definitely.
Tragic.
But in his defense, we had only been talking for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Even
So
still.
is that a thing though?
What?
So
Should
I
he
mean, I
not
feel
get
like
one?
if you're gonna do Valentine's Day, you're supposed to date a person a good bit of time before gifts are
I
exchanged.
think it depends on the person because I don't care for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So if they
Cause
decide to do
I be wondering that, like, when you date somebody and just say it's a week before Valentine's
I think
Day,
you should
what do you do?
something. I don't think you should do
But what should he do?
flowers and
if
chocolate.
If y'all already dating and going on dates, then Valentine's Day is just an extra
day.
thing to take them out.
Well, that makes sense.
Minimum chocolate, flowers. If you're trying to get with this person,
Yeah,
show
if
them.
y'all are dating, like actually you want to take this person here and there, y'all already doing it. Then Valentine's Day just come around. Oh, this something else I can use as an excuse to
Basically, they're
take
a
them
choice.
somewhere. Yeah, like this is a choice. Like this, who I'm messing with at this time. Like I'm really trying to get to know you and take it further than just this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the person you dating, so like you met this person like 2 weeks ago and this is who I'm feeling, I think you should do something.
Yeah.
But if this is just somebody you just playing around with, like, we text here and there and I come over and see you and we do what we do, I don't think you should necessarily get them something. It may sound fucked up, but option.
No, that's real.
Yeah, like you my
That's
option.
real.
Like, I fucks with you when we fuck. So like we
That's supposed to be, yeah.
But my choice is the one I'm taking here and now and doing stuff with. And I really, really want to deal with this person. Like I want to see them outside of the bedroom, not just chilling up in the house. I want to see you when the sun come up. I want to see your face. That's a choice. Your option is, today Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day.
Speaking of that, Deja, how was your Valentine's Day?
It was good, but I did get frustrated that night. I got frustrated. I don't think it was that night though. I really think it was the next morning I got frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got frustrated that next day. Cause I still had Valentine's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Good. What about you? Goode.
Oh Lord, now
Next
Oh,
one,
my
not the
God.
best time.
Man, listen.
He in trouble already.
That's a go.
My boy got to miss out then.
He in trouble. He clipped over for a second. God damn.
Yeah.
We'll get back to Goode in a second.
Tori, how was yours?
It was alright. I didn't really do nothing.
She at the house.
I worked that morning. Had to work the next day. I ain't had no plans for it. So I was just chilling this year.
So you didn't really celebrate for real. Oh.
Watch some TV.
Hey.
Man, he celebrated. That's how he chose to
That's how
celebrate.
he celebrated.
Yeah, that's how he celebrated.
Maybe next year though. Maybe I have my eye on some day. Maybe.
Now I'm looking at these topics up here.
First of all, there's a main topic we need to get to, but we'll get to that later.
We got to. It's a must that we talk about that.
Now that you here, so I guess when Goode get back to it on the phone, we'll figure that out too later. Mr. Colt, sir, you know about these sex clubs?
It ain't a code first. First off, it's more of a lifestyle.
It sound like it.
I don't know. Explain to me how.
Well, let's go into that topic real quick. Like lead into it. So, what was the discussion about polygamy? I'm trying to think of the word.
The poly relationship.
Yeah, poly relationship.
I think it stemmed from Neo.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where it stemmed from.
From me.
Neo.
Oh, Neo, not from you, sir.
Oh yeah, because he got the three girlfriends.
It's four now.
It's four now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see how is that a code.
But yeah,
I just don't. I don't get it.
I don't think it's a call.
Because you're not being led. You're not being brainwashed. None of that's going on. It's just a lifestyle you live. Mm-hmm. You got some people who choose to be one person and one person only. You have somebody that wants to be with two people right?
Mm-hmm.
You go out and you come across those women that are into the same thing, or men, however you want to put it. Those are just people that are in the same thing meeting each other, pretty much.
Right.
And they're going to live out their dream. A bunch of a group of what you got your swingers and you got just people that just into that type of sex attire.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't call it a cult though.
So is Nick Cannon? Is he in a polygamy relationship?
No, he's in.
I don't know what he got.
Just open relationship?
No, he's not even in an open relationship.
What is he?
He's just a bachelor. That's it.
To the women he's with, I feel like they.
But they're not. But they're not together though. They're not in the same household. None of that. Mm-hmm. Like they're not doing anything with one another.
Okay.
So he's more just a bachelor. Like who you heard him with before Mariah Carey, who you heard him with after Mariah Carey.
I don't keep up with him like that.
I'm saying nobody.
Oh, we talking about Nick Cannon?
Nick Cannon.
Oh, I thought y'all was still talking about Neo.
No, Nick Cannon.
Oh,
So none of them saying they're not doing threesomes that we know of. He ain't been married to him. He hasn't been in a relationship with him. He's just a bachelor.
Yeah.
I don't think he's just a bachelor because the women that he has had children with,
Mm-hmm.
they have said when he's with me, we are together. And I am not dating anyone else. He is the only person I'm dating. I think they all just have an understanding of that. Because one of his baby mamas is on a show and she speaks about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we all don't want to be in a committed relationship.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what it is. He takes care of each household.
Bachelor. Because what you said, he's not with them, right?
Yes, they are.
No,
like,
some of them.
Bree, like one of his baby mamas that's on a show on Netflix,
mm-hmm.
that's her man.
Mm-hmm.
When they're together, that's her man. She's not dating anyone else. They have that understanding.
Okay.
I don't know about the other baby mamas, but I feel like that's the same arrangement.
So what title would you put on that?
That's what I'm asking. Is that considered polygamy?
No.
Is it because they're not all together?
A polygamy is nothing but...
Or is that just an open relationship?
No, it's not open. Because you don't open is when you can move and do who you want to do when you want to do it. When you in the pilot... No, it's not. Because when you in the pilot, you in the same household with each other. Like you're building something.
Right.
Like you're really together. There's no open relationship because it doesn't go outside those three people.
I'm not putting them together. I'm not putting polygamy and open relationship together. I'm asking which one would you say Nick Cannon is in?
Because
I say open relationship.
Okay, that's what I'm...
Yeah, I say open relationship.
Good, what you think?
Just ain't good.
It's an open relationship.
I ain't hear that last one. I ain't hear that last sentence.
She's not dating anyone but him. And when she says when they're together, how is that an open relationship? For him, it's an open relationship because for her, it's closed. She doesn't date anyone but him. And then she said, when we're together, this is my man. Like
that's an open relationship.
She has decided that because
both in an open relationship, both don't have to participate.
Yeah. One could be closed, one could be open, both could be open.
Oh hell no! That ain't how that
He could
works.
be closed, she could be open.
Yeah. That's all an open relationship is. Like, hey, we together, but we're gonna do what we want to do with some people. Or like the girl we talking about Nick Cannon, where she's like, I don't want to go nowhere else. This is it. But you go ahead and do your thing.
I couldn't do poly. I could probably do open. I could probably.
So pretty much.
But it would have to be like I don't want to know what you're doing.
Right.
Open, but you makes you good.
I'd rather do a poly than an open.
What? I'm confused.
If it's an open relationship,
I'm not good at sharing.
That means if it's an open relationship, you gonna share.
Yeah, but I'd rather just not know about what you got going on.
I
it needs to be it needs to be an open, just sexual type of thing.
No, for both parts.
What if the other person gets somebody else pregnant though?
Well, then it ends because you're not being careful.
But at least in the poly, you can kind of know who he was sticking his pencil in.
See, the poly is just
we all under one roof. We roommates.
Y'all two, we live together, same everything. Like we literally build.
Too many emotions. I ain't got no. And I want to be the top.
But that's why when you in a poly, you're just gonna pick a random girl.
Of course,
I get someone that want the same thing, that's into the same thing, but everybody have to go on plenty of dates to make sure you guys can cohabitate together.
Of course, but
once us three together, right? I don't go outside of y'all don't go outside of me. That's it. But we're going to live this life like it's your traditional man and woman. Mm-hmm. You just got an extra person in there, but you got the same goal. You're trying to accomplish the same thing, and you move just like it was a traditional relationship. So, to the outside world, you'll have somebody that think low and say, well, because he got two women, technically he's cheating. Well, no, technically he's not. Because they have that agreement.
Yeah.
I'm just a nigga that cheat.
But pilots never work when it's a woman trying to force something. Like, I'm only doing this because that's what you want. That won't work. Because you're going to have a woman that's complaining about not getting enough time. Because really, she wants you. She don't want to really do this, but to keep you here, I'm going to be open-minded. And that never works.
Ever. That don't sound like it'll ever work.
It won't.
Because eventually, you know what? I'm sick of her ass. And I'm sick of
you. Because you got a whole nother mission behind this.
Yeah, I did this.
But when you got two people genuine, like, I love you. We love each other.
Don't look at me like that.
We gonna make this work. I'm just saying, bro, you been.
He love you, though.
I love you too, Theo. Not like that, though.
I don't love none of y'all.
Okay.
But yeah, man, you just grow. I don't see what's wrong with it, but you talking about a cult.
As long as everybody want to be there.
When I said cult, you said we was going to like the. I'd rather let you explain all that, but we was going to like
the club,
swinger clubs and all that. I'm thinking like y'all having orgies and shit like that.
It do be orgies in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not like a cult.
It do be orgies in there.
Yeah.
And you can participate or you can watch.
But when you was talking about we was in the chat and you were saying that being unprotected and having your STD, your paperwork, right? So when you go to these clubs, especially when you go to the ones you got to pay a little money.
The ones in the
you have to bring your
STD.
You got to.
You got to bring a chart.
And you got to pay for this membership. There's a lot with it. So it's not like people just walking in all willy-nilly and just doing what they want to do. No type of receipts, no nothing. But you also have that option to use condoms. It's what you want to do, but understand, everybody in here clean. We got that paperwork. You know, if something go wrong, we reliable. Because you hosting this.
You going to sex club? You ain't going. Y'all going to sex club?
I've been to one.
No.
Like, it's not.
It was very.
It's not. Some people have this vision of when you walk through the door, it's just automatically just everywhere. It's not.
It's set up like a real club. It's set up like a club.
You got
have your ducked out rooms where people go and they play, and sometimes the door or the little thing be open so you can watch or come participate. And sometimes it's closed. This is closed. I don't want y'all in here. So it's not just as soon as you walk in, it's just
because you gotta because when you especially you go to a nice one, as soon as you walk in, there's a big beautiful bar right there. Like people chilling, drinking. It's not like as soon as you walk through the door, it's going down. You stepping over people. Nah, it's.
But I'm sure there's something that's like that.
It depends on the night.
It probably is though. But those are the ones
depends on the night and what's going on. Because like I said, New Orleans does have one, and it depends on the night that you go in and what's going on. Like right now, it's Mardi Gras. You going there on Joe Kane Sunday, you might see some wild, but it's not your ordinary people that's in there's new people that came into town
Tourists and all that.
to experience it. So it's not gonna be like a regular night. It's gonna be different. And you probably gonna see some stuff that's gonna make you be like, this the shit I be talking about right here.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
So
I
when you-
don't
so when you-
know if I would go to one, though. I'm still up in the air on that.
see, my question is to you. Like, what did you feel when you went from a woman's perspective since you ever been the one?
I felt is the word liberated, because it was my choice. Like, I was able to move around like how it was nothing what I thought was gonna happen. I thought when I came in, people was gonna be grabbing and touching me and rubbing it. It's better than a regular club. They approach you, hey, can I touch you? Hey, is it okay if I sit right here? Hey, is it okay if I'm talking about, is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? It's nothing like a regular club. And it was my choice if I wanted to participate in anything. And I really didn't. I just really wanted to go and be nosy. I ain't even finna hold you. It was like something in my bucket list. I was like, I just want to see, like, I used to watch that movie with the lady from the Players Club, Ebony, and Michael J. White. I forgot what that movie was called. But it was a little club she went into. Her client told her about it, and she went in there. And ever since then, I was like, I want to try one of them just to see.
But see, that illustration you gave was a sex scene from the movies that was based in the 13th century. When they had their orgies, when they walk in, they show little shots of a bunch of women on the king or the prince or somebody with value, and it'd be a bunch of women on them and touching each other. And like,
that's what I saw in the movie, but that's not what I seen when I went in the club.
Right.
It was a club.
But some people can't get that out their head, and instead of them doing it like you did, I'm finna go see. They just stick with their image from a movie. Like, man, there's nothing like that. Like, it's not no rude shit. Like, come here, bitch. I'm fucking you. It ain't nothing.
Like a dinner party. Like a dinner party.
That's what they probably think happens in a dinner party, but the dinner party probably ain't even like that either. It's probably just like that club. Like, I have a bar set up. Y'all can come here. It's a dance floor. It's like a club, but just slippery. It's just
But now you do have your times where you don't go. Like, I won't go to a club when it's like an open night. I don't do open nights.
That's when I think that's probably when it gets weird.
Because that's when you, like at All-Star, I don't want to say no names, but I had a coworker. He don't hide it. He dates a woman, right? And he also date a man. She cool with that. Like, they open relationship is, she know what he does outside of her. She stay put. He go out there and deal with men, and they deal with him. Sometimes they bring him in, it be 2 men and her. Those type of nights, I'm not going to.
I'm not mature enough for this.
That's an open night. That is an open night. I'm cool on that. It's too much of that. No, I can't go that night.
I don't know if I'm mature enough to deal with a man like that. And I'm not knocking her, cause that's like she definitely getting like the best of both worlds. Like, say he not satisfying her in the way she want to be, and he got somebody he deal with that satisfies her like that. She can still have a man she love, and like emotionally, and a man she love physically. That's two, but I can't do two of them.
So if you was in a poly, you'd rather be with another woman instead of 2 men?
Huh? No, I don't like fish.
So you deal 2 men and you in?
Nah, that's too much. That's too many penises. You could get tired at some point. I'm not finna be having the sex all night. God damn, that's a lot of hunching.
But hold on,
and then,
but the thing is though, she only deal with him. She don't deal with nobody else at all. It's just him. She lets him be open on his side.
So
that's a lot of.
So you're not dealing with 2 men.
I'm having sex with him and they having sex with each other.
Pretty much.
I'm having sex with him,
Yeah.
and they having sex with each other.
Yeah. That's what she got. That's what he got going on. And he finna marry her.
He better.
Now I dated a guy who he in a different relationship now, but he has a girlfriend and she can go sleep with whoever she wants. He just want videos.
She can sleep with.
She go have
men?
other men.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to see videos of it. She'll text him and be like, "He's about to pull up, babe." He's like, okay. In they bed. Then she fucks him.
Man, you got some weird people out here. Like,
He likes
you
to
talking about the lifestyle. Like, when you get to know people, you find out little details. You be like, man, this is
some freaky
crazy.
people out there.
Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty basic. I'm good.
Man, no, it's.
I get what you're saying, but I'm basic. I ain't whatever.
When people be talking about they freaks, be like, nah, you think you are.
Yeah.
Like, you behind the scenes some shit. Yeah, nah, bro. You, even some of these women be saying how freak, nah, baby. Nah. Especially, you got these white folks that's been doing this. By the time you find out, they 10, 15 years past it.
Speaking of that, so we gonna move on.
We done?
I'm just saying.
Dude, you got anything to add before we move on?
Man. But, hey, Goode. Yeah.
Yo,
Did you hit?
yeah.
You got anything to add to it?
Not for that freak ass conversation.
Boy,
All right, we'll.
You said what? What you talking about?
So another thing we talked about last week was, do you feel like you settle with someone when you're bored or something similar to that? Like, let's say, for example, I'm just dating somebody, just be dating. They're not typically somebody who's the standard of who I would usually date. They're just somebody for the moment.
Just
Like,
a filler episode.
Yeah, like a filler or something, just somebody for right now. Do you feel like do y'all feel like y'all do that sometimes when y'all just, I don't want to say get lonely, but just like whatever?
A lot of these people in relationships now is because of COVID.
To my still in relationships?
Yeah, because of COVID. We couldn't leave the house, and most of these people met online. And they was bored. I was stuck in the house with nothing to do. Okay, I'll talk to you. And that's how most of these people are together. I was bored. I had no intention on getting to know you at all, but you was in my inbox.
COVID babies.
Yeah. And then some of them having successful relationships though. Sometimes the bored nigga is probably the one you should have been talking to from jump. But then if somebody just don't want you,
They're just a choice.
Nah, they option.
That's
The
right.
last
My
option.
bad. That's right. They're an option.
I don't do that. Because I don't want to settle. I'm terrified of settling. To be stuck in a marriage with someone and you not like, you look at them and be like, damn, I wish I could just be with someone else.
You wasn't my first choice.
You wasn't really my first. You just was the
nigga
best choice at the time.
Sometimes
you
it don't
asked me to
even be
marry
the
you.
best choice. It's just you was the one now.
It's so many unhappy married people. I just don't want to be there. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time.
But it's crazy because you do it to yourself and then
You do.
complain about it.
I'm not doing
You made this choice. Can't do. Nah, you got to stick with that.
I mean, sometimes you feel like when you do get married to somebody, you do choose them, but shit do happen later on.
But I do feel like you knew from the beginning.
But you already getting
there
that
is something in
relationship
you that was like, I don't.
right.
I probably shouldn't
That's
do
crazy.
You know it.
Because you already finna make a commitment with a little negative feeling. You think that's good?
But
That's
in
why I
my
didn't
in my situation, it wasn't negative. I mean, it was like, I'll say it was more rushed than anything. Maybe if I took more time, maybe I probably wouldn't have got married, or probably would have. I mean, I don't know.
I knew when
But if you had that, my bad, go ahead.
when I got engaged and it came after COVID and we had to start planning again.
Mm-hmm.
When it was time for me to do anything with the wedding, I would get so much anxiety. I was like, this is not, I shouldn't feel this way.
Like in the back of your mind.
Yeah, I was like, there's something in you that's like, I should not do this. If you ignore that, you're going to get married, you're going to be unhappy.
And the reason why I say you made a decision, stick with it, because now it's going to be two beyond toxic people in this world. Two more toxic people. And y'all be toxic together. You already made it in this bed, so stay there. Because now you're going to create another cycle.
Well, me and her ain't toxic, so I don't know what she doing. I'm chilling.
Now, unless you really sit back and take time to yourself and really heal. Mm-hmm. Like, that makes a difference. You have some folks that'll walk around and smile, I'm healing. No, you're not. You're not really healing.
Yeah, some folks heal quicker than others, but...
It took me about a year and a half, too.
Year and a half.
And I'm still healing, because I still got my issues with men. Because y'all some lying mother.
We some what?
Lying.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. Because sit here deny that is crazy. Regardless if it's 60%, 40%, 20%. Niggas lie. Women lie.
Y'all manipulate.
That's on both sides.
Do y'all feel like if you hit a certain age, you feel like you might have to settle? Like whoever you with at the time, that's who you...
I don't.
That's who you should marry? Because you feel like you have a clock on you?
But why not wait? Why settle at all? Just wait.
Some people don't want to wait. They get influenced by other people, social media, being like, well, they doing this, but I'm not doing it yet. So they like, well, I'm with you. I might as well just be with you.
And those are your main people that's on social media complaining. A nigga ain't shit or a female ain't shit.
That's true.
Because you put yourself in that position, like we said earlier, with the pilot. You can't get a woman who's open to doing the pilot strictly just to keep you. Because that's finna cause a problem. Same thing. That's my take on it.
So no settling for you?
I'm not settling.
It's crazy
I'll
too.
be 60 and by myself.
Because you're going to make yourself unhealthy by doing that. You adding stress to yourself. So why?
True.
And you want to live with regret for the rest of your life?
So when you say settle, is it... Say it's a woman been waiting on a man for years and years and years. I'm talking like he done cheated on her, done had babies on her, but this the man she want, and then finally she get off in her 50s and he like, all right, I want to do right by you now. Is she settling once she say, come on, let's be together? Is that settling, or is that her waiting for her man to say, all right, I want to be with you now?
I think that's him settling.
Yeah, I think that's him.
No, I'm talking about her. Is she?
She ain't settling. That's what she want. Him saying, all right, I want you now. That's him settling.
That's him settling because he I done played around enough. All right, come on.
Like, I don't want to be a hoe. I don't want to be a hoe no more now.
Yeah,
I'm ready to settle down.
And you I know you don't care what I do. So I'm finna just that.
Yeah.
Shit. So that means he don't really want her. She just there.
And then he's settling.
And he settled.
I don't think I could be the woman that know that I'm with a man that's just settling for me because
I could.
I don't think I'd be able to do that shit.
I have someone now that is not married at all. Been with this same man.
Wait.
You got a question, Goode?
Yeah. So, how much of your standards has not been met, or how much of your standards has not been met from that other person for you to call it settling? Like, you know, they ain't gonna have 100%. You know, it's probably gonna be close to whatever. Like, what is your breaking point on what you call settling, or what y'all call settling?
I mean, it sounds like
Like if you go down your list and they check this, they check this, they check this, but they don't check certain shit.
It depends
Like,
on what
what's
that. It depends on what that certain shit is, though. Like, what if that certain shit is some shit that's not even a big deal to you? Like, then what?
Yeah, cause it just sounds like you just feel like I ain't got no list to check off. I just know whatever I do,
You ain't going nowhere.
you ain't going nowhere, and that sounds like security. Like, I don't give a damn how many bitches I run through. I know you not going nowhere. Mm-hmm. So guess what? You won.
You the winner. Yeah.
But are you the winner?
They might feel like the winner because they finally got what they wanted. But I mean, I don't know.
No, y'all feel like it's what y'all
I kind of accept because like
fucked up though.
I ask that because like I'll say I ask that because like some people like if you look at the pop the balloon shit,
mm-hmm.
some people call it quits over the smallest shit before they even get to know the motherfucker. So and then they say, oh, I'm not selling for shit or I got boundaries, but you ain't even seen the good parts of whoever the person is or something like that before you even just judge and say, fucking I'm out. So I'm like, and everybody's so stuck on saying, I ain't selling for this, I ain't selling for that, but shit, you ain't got shit to show for it at the end of the day. Well, most people don't got shit to show for it at the end of the day.
Yeah. But I feel like that show is like showing like you selling for somebody and first impression too. It's like, I guess it's like a microwave version of it. Like you see a first impression of somebody, they say something you don't like, you pop it or whatever, but even though at the end they can still pop if they don't want to be with that person or whatever.
Now speaking on this show though, how many of those people have we seen together after that show? None, right?
I don't even
keep up with
it. But I'm saying you haven't even heard of it, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, how much of that show is real? How much of it is a show? That's the question. Because people do anything for clout. That's how we got Jerry Springer.
I mean, that's kind of, well, I ain't gonna say that's like that show Love is Blind, but a lot of them, some of them people do kind of still be together like later.
But that's a different.
I mean, in a sense, but I mean, as far as dating shows and shit like that, it's kind of like in the same realm though. Like you see, they have like success afterwards. I don't keep up with the pop balloon stuff. I just see clips, but they probably got like an episode or two or whatever, and they show if they still together or like a reunion show or something. I mean, I'll have to research that, but they probably do.
They do.
I mean, I watch it.
Yeah. But when it comes down,
they claim they made it for real, but it's just hard for that show to do numbers like that because my thing is, for one, you flying all the way from across the country to go to Arizona. This show is based in Arizona. So it's random motherfuckers running to Arizona to find somebody that don't live in the same city as you. So when you end up finding or matching with somebody, then y'all find out y'all don't live in the same spot. Now y'all don't want to do long distance. Like that shit. That's what make it kind of like, is this shit real or is it ain't? Because it is some people that be on that for clout, but the people who made it claim they trying to really match people, but it's people on that that's just going on that just to get followers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think nobody's going there really trying to meet somebody. Why would you go there knowing how foolish you can get?
Yeah.
That's not even a word I take seriously.
Especially 20v1, you really trying to get some clout. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's social media shit.
Yeah.
And then
I don't trust no dudes on going none of that shit.
Is it that hard to where I have to come on like a fake ass dating show, and as soon as I walk out, I ain't said a word. You just seen my toenail chip. You pop your balloon like, nigga, I might have just hit my toe on someone when I came out here. Like, you don't know what the hell going on. Like, I don't think I could put myself through that. I'm not mature enough because as soon as you pop your balloon, I'm going in. I'm like zoning in. I don't even care why you popped it. I'm finding everything negative about you. And soon as you open your mouth, I don't care what you say, I'm going in. Like, cause why did you pop your balloons?
I mean, that's almost like being on a dating app, though. Like, as soon as you see somebody, you might swipe left or right.
Yeah, but that's between me and that person. This is everybody can see this. Yeah. You embarrassing me.
And it's like, as the conversation goes, it's like you're reading their profile. You see something you don't like, you gonna pop your balloon or just swipe. So that's kind of how I see it.
Just live action of it.
Live action. Dating app.
That whole ordeal, though, I wouldn't even put that in a selling category. Yeah. That's just foolishness.
Yeah. Reject me in private.
That's crazy. That's just foolishness to me. Selling is knowing that you have like certain qualities, like the non-negotiables.
You got backup plan.
I'm not budging. It ain't even backup plans. Just I know what I want. Men and women have this, so I have 5 things I want that I'm not budging. But then you have the other things that I also want that's not as important, but I want them, but not as bad as this. Like this, I'm not budging on. It's like trying to pick a house. If it don't have 15 acres, I don't care what it look like. I'm not budging. That's a non-negotiable when I want to buy a house, right? So if he or she get the main 5, you're like, okay, cool. Now we finna work on the small things. Believe it or not, those small things matter. You get what I'm saying? Like it matters. They can build up. But you got the mountain already checked off. You good. You just trying to make sure these little pebbles don't turn into a mountain.
Right.
In a negative way. Right? That's true. So you got a choice on, just say out of those small things, she's missing something. One of them. He missing something. And it's not a big deal. To me, that's not settling. But if it's a person that you dating, there's 5 things that you want, and out of those 5, they only check the box on 2, and you still choose to be with them, to me, that's settling. Because you was looking for something, you didn't get it, and he's like, you know what, I just take what you give anyways.
Certain qualities you looking for, but they don't exactly have, I mean, that's true. Because
I don't think I can get better than this, so I'm just going to sit here.
Yeah. But what if out of those 5, those 2 are the top 2 that they possess?
Just say with the 5, it don't matter which one is more important. It's like sin. Yeah. And there's no single sin greater than the next. You have no whole nother level abomination. Like they all still within the same realm. Now abomination you just done. No coming back from that. Sin is, forgiven, so to speak. But when you have those 5 that you want, like those, like I said, those really are things that you're not trying to budge on, because that's important. Like being a good mother, maybe one, father, parent, a great parent, caregiver, driven, whatever the case may be. You just know those are the qualities I gotta have in a person, and you're not budging. Neither one of them is more important than the other, but they all run in unison. I gotta have this.
For this is speaking in general.
Like, this is just, whatever it is,
I'll give you an example, like with my situation. The guy was engaged to, on paper, great guy. I didn't have to worry about him cheating. He took care of things. He was nice. My family loved him. Like, I really I still don't have anything bad to say about him. He's a good guy. Mm-hmm. He was not the guy for me. We weren't sexually compatible. The way we wanted to live life was different. I wanted a certain type of house. He was cool living in an apartment as long as the bills was paid. Mm-hmm. That wasn't ever going to work for me. Mm-hmm. He was okay working a very regular job that paid, as long as it paid his bills, he was cool with it. Mm-hmm. He was never trying to excel in life.
He wasn't trying to job.
He was never trying to get more. I was always getting a new job, getting a promotion. He didn't care about that stuff. So there wasn't going to be more money brought in unless I made it. So even though you're a great guy, I didn't have to worry about you cheating. You took care of things. It was never going to work because I was always going to be a little bit ahead of you. And I was going to resent that at some point.
So he only checked off 2 things in your file.
Well, we were going to parent different as well. He didn't want to do like vaccinations, and he had his ideas of how he wanted to do things. Mm-hmm. That wasn't going to work. Like he said, the core things like parenting, financial, what was that? Something else. sexual compatibility. Like, if those things aren't compatible, you're settling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, out of those things, some of them, out of your 5, he checked off at least 3.
No.
He checked off none of them.
Not the main ones that would have kept me happy for years to come.
Also, he didn't touch none of the main ones.
But he was a good guy. Like,
you can be a good person and still not.
You're just not the guy for me. He's
I'm saying,
for
like,
someone else.
In those 5 things, as far as like a man, he could be looking for somebody that loves a certain kind of way. So emotional support, then it's that financial, spiritual, sexual, and intellectual.
Yeah.
So you may be able to give him that emotional support that he's been looking for. He never got ever in life. You know what I mean? And then the sex part. So emotional and the sex part are the 2 ones you knocking down the list, like that. But then it's still that financial. You ain't good with money. Then it's spiritual. He might be a church going person, and you might not be. You might dab a little bit, but you might not do enough for him. And then that's intellectual. A little slow, you know. But out of these 5, those 2 emotionally, man, I come in here, you make sure I'm straight. Like, I can lay on you and cry, and you don't judge me. You wipe my tears away. You say what I need to hear to make me feel like a man. And then after that, we going in the room, and you turning me out, like everything I want. These 3, you a little dumb after we get done. Like, when I get done, I want to ask you about politics, and you don't even know who the fuck the president is. I don't know about this. You don't pay bills how I need you to pay them. You know what I mean? But those main 2, if she don't do them 3, but them 2 is the ones that's just making you stay. Are you settling? Because you really want you never had nobody be emotionally supportive for you. And sexually, this lady giving you the best sex you ever had in your life. You never had sex like this. So I'm getting a mother's love, and you turning me out. Are you settling?
Yeah, you settling.
You settling because she ain't doing those other 3. Because you're going to always have
if you need those things,
you're gonna probably go find somebody else.
2,
definitely. Yeah.
2.
You're gonna find somebody to talk. You're gonna find somebody to talk about.
You're gonna find somebody to talk to. You're gonna probably find somebody who.
But quick question: If you take a quiz test with 5 questions, you gonna get 2 right. What's that percentage?
Failing.
What I'm saying, so like that. So what if they get
That sound like a 40 to me. I don't know. That's an E.
Baby, no, I ain't. No, you failed this.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the next person. Whenever that person comes, like, no, you failed it. 2 out of 5. Come on now. You got
I'm posing a question, and y'all answering it. It's just
I mean,
that was it.
Like for me, like my main, like I can't be nobody dumb. I can't be no airhead like that. Like stupidity, like irritates me. Like it really hurts my nerves. Like deep to my core.
Okay, boy, genius.
No, I'm just you know me. You know how I am. Cause I'm gonna say some slick shit. Like if I hear something stupid, I gotta say something. Cause it's gonna piss me off.
And it might make you mad because even if you said it, probably don't even catch on.
Exactly. Cause anyway, financially, I'm pretty flexible with that. Cause I feel like I'm a provider anyway. Cause I'm not gonna really worry about financial. But if you're hindering me, then it's gonna be a problem. But I do feel like financially, I'm cool with that. I mean, sexually, it is what it is. I ain't all that. But moving on. Emotionally, man, I'm pretty stoic, man. I'm all right, man. You gonna be there, you be there.
We talking that financial part though.
I mean, financial is important to me too, though, because
because now you're dealing with someone who has no financial literacy. That can cause problems. Because you're not paying every bill. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to get her the money paid.
I pay all the bills. I need to know what's
it
going
ain't that
on.
you paying it. You're going to get to a point where you're doing too much. You got to have that person take that load.
But in a relationship,
when I tell them, hey, you gotta give me something so I can.
it's a give or take, and I feel like, and not every man, but men that possess leadership skills can mold a woman into different things. Some women never had nobody to teach them anything. Mm-hmm. Some women are clueless onto how to love, treat, act, or be anything when it comes to a man. Some of us are learning as we go because we didn't have representation. Either the man wasn't there or we had a mother who themselves didn't know how to treat a man. So they're learning as they go, right? Mm-hmm. With great leadership skills as a man, and on both ends, a woman too, when we get to know each other, we have to learn each other to know how to treat each other. Yeah. So, hey, you're a little dumb when it comes to money. But you don't have to be dumb because I will help you and show you how to manage this because I know you ain't never had nobody really sit you down and you just a pretty face. Mm-hmm. Nobody really cared about what you know. You just something to look good on my own, but I'm going to teach you because I ain't going to be around all the time. Yeah. And I love you so much. I want to make sure that if we together or not, you're going to be good because you dumb. You a little dumb. Mm-hmm. And I feel like men that possess leadership skills can teach a woman how to financially be stable if they know themselves. Because a woman can also teach a man how to be financially stable. Mm-hmm. That comes with emotional. Hey, I don't really know how to love on a woman like that. My mom ain't been around. I don't know about this hugging. All I know is if I hunt you good, you'll be all right. A woman can teach a man how to be emotionally available too. It's a give or take. That's why I asked, are you really settling with those 5? Because out of those 2, those 3, some of those can be taught. She a little dumb. But with my leadership skills, I can make her smart. I
think there's flexibility in it.
I won't call that dumb, though. You can pick up, to me, you pick someone that can pick up that slack. Mm-hmm. As a leader, I know where I'm strong at. Like you said, I know. I know math. Just say math ain't never been my thing to understand money like that. Mm-hmm. So I got everything else. Just say I got the 4, but I'm missing that 1. Mm-hmm. That's something that you can take over because it's not a burden on your back. Because as a man, I'm working. At some point, I'm just gonna give you the money anyway. Joint account, whatever the case may be. This is where we at. You know what to do. Yeah. Just all you gotta do is just make sure you let me know. Hey, look, $162 paid on the bill or whatever the case may be. Just a little reminder here and there, but you got it. Yeah. But just hit me in my ear, hey, mortgage been paid. Mm-hmm. You ain't gotta tell me every bill you paid, but at least give me something here and there to keep me in the loop. So you take that part. Cause that's not a burden on your back or nothing.
That's how my parents do it.
So you don't necessarily have to teach me, baby. Don't even waste that energy on me because I'm telling you I'm not gonna get it. I know who I am as a person. Mm-hmm. You take that. Can I trust you to take that? But we're not going to jump right into it, but I'm going to give you the money here and there. Just make sure you're doing your part right now. I fully trust you. Baby, joint account. It's time for a joint account. Mm-hmm. Time to have that conversation.
Yeah, basically having trust in each other, and pretty much.
Because I'm going to watch you.
As far as financially, yeah.
Man. Yeah. So everybody don't want to be taught everything. Sometimes some people just pick this up for me. Yeah. Just this right here.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just talking about like the settling part. Mm-hmm. Like, can what you feel like you're settling for, can it be taught? Are you actually settling? Because you're saying out of those 2, you only it's 5 questions in the test, and out of those 2.
Yeah, and I see what
out of those 2, but you always can get a second chance to take that test over.
Yeah.
What you learn after that. Mm-hmm. All right, these 2. All right, I'm about to tell you something, because I'm really fucking with those 2. So let me tell you something. Let me teach you something. Then after that, if they still don't get it,
it's time to
go.
See, now that's a problem though, because you supposed to be the person evaluating it. You shouldn't wait to jump. You shouldn't jump in and then figure out if you're catching on to it. You supposed to pay attention as you telling them something. Is he or she picking it up? That's why I said something about like the financial side.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be giving you money, but I'm gonna be paying attention.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You're teaching them, right?
No. Why do that? You're supposed to see that quality already. Like that potential. If I don't see that potential in you, that I feel like I can teach you, because I have to determine that. So it may not be worth it. Like, no. Because what if you deal with something about like a man, terrible sex, can't scroll right, can't do it right, period. Would you look at them and be like, damn, head just super trash, big extra whack? Would you turn around and be like, okay, I can teach that? Could you? Could you teach him how to have sex with you, how to move a certain way? His hips.
It depends on who the person is.
That's what I'm saying. So if you don't feel as if that you can teach that person and you still go for it anyway, that is selling it. Now, if you feel as if that this person possesses those qualities where I can teach them what they're lacking, you can teach them, you know, and you see the work, then that's not selling it. That's you just building at this point. In a sense, it's selling. In a sense, it's settling. In a sense, because you're really taking a shot on, you know, this person falling through. Yes, they show the good qualities now, but would it continue? Is it a front, or is this who you truly are? But you made that determination. But like I said, still kind of a bit of a settling, because you still taking a chance. Still taking a chance.
But the chance could.
But you are taking a chance because you see other potential. Yeah. And I know for a fact I can teach them, because they've been catching on the stuff here and there that I've been throwing out there so far. Because if I'm talking to you about like reading the books and all this other stuff here, and I be like, hey, the book is on such and such, but you've been telling me how much you want to read, better things in that age. So guess what? I'm gonna give you the money. See if you're gonna get the book. Might not even give you the money at all, just to see if you're gonna follow through the book. Yeah. And you got that book yet? Yeah. No, I ain't got it. I forgot. Okay, cool. You wait a couple days. You ordered that book yet? I'm paying attention to stuff like that.
Because a dude did me like that one time. I was telling him that I wanted to do something, and he kept like every day he'll throw something at me to see like you da 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 da.
Oh, you following through?
And I was doing what he was giving me like you know, tools to do, but it was irritating me because I'm like, why this nigga keep questioning me? What? Like, what you questioning me for? But in reality, he was really trying to see, like, all right, you said you wanted to do this. I'm telling you how to do it. I'm trying to see if you really, like, about what you talking about. Like, are you really going to do it?
Are you going to follow through?
And then I'm checking to see if you following through, but I'm really fucking with you and I want to help you. So I want to see if you going to take my advice and do it. And I did it. But I didn't understand it until he kind of, like, what you saying now, like he was like, I wasn't like trying to like be in your business. I really was trying to see like if you a woman of your word.
Yep, that's it.
And if you say you want to do something, are you gonna follow through? So I'm fucking with that, cause just like women text me and men do it too. I just don't be paying. I just haven't paid attention to it until I start getting older and trying to figure y'all out a little bit. Or not y'all, just somebody I was interested in. Right. And I just was like, okay, I see.
Because I need you to follow, because we need each other to follow through on everything.
Yeah.
The affection, like the mental.
Especially that.
Stimulation. Yeah. Like that mental is it.
And y'all black men need it more than anything, because the older I get, the more I be figuring out that it's really kind of fucked up out here for y'all. Like, the world be against y'all so hard in every kind of way, and y'all really be trying to navigate through it, trying to figure this shit out, and y'all don't even know.
And for men, it just be attacks from out of nowhere. Like, now, y'all shooting assassin arrows. Like, what? Like, this is crazy.
You can't even do nothing.
Like, no, you can't. You can't. And you don't understand how
irritating.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Every time you turn around, that's sassy. Well, a man says if he ordered dessert after dinner.
I don't think my generation came with that sassy stuff. I think it's the younger kids, but we still want to be young too. So now we jumping in the sassy pot. But I think it's great that men are in tune with their emotions and their feelings.
The more men go into therapy too.
Yeah, like I think it's great. And I seen somebody say that sassy. No, I take a man tackling that trauma. I'd rather him tackle that trauma with a therapist than tackle that shit with me. Because that's going to be a whole nother different thing. So, I don't know what it says.
Because then you're going to need therapy.
Right. I'm going to have to, we both going to be sitting in here talking to the therapist. So I think more, and just not black men, just men, period, I think need to probably seek help.
I think when men get to a point of understanding that because you go get your feet rubbed on, get you a manicure, but they think that's gay. Because somebody rubbing on your feet, that's what a woman goes. But bro, like that's part of my relaxation, keeping up with myself. Like, and then I'm chilling. Like to the point where, like with me personally, I make sure I relax. I don't have no shame in it. I like to chill.
Yeah.
I got a foot spa at the crib. I got a bubble bath set up where you put the mat down, turn your water on, put you some bubbles in there with some Epsom salt. That I ain't look like that.
I'm just listening.
That pink Himalayas, all that. Like just relax.
I be wanting to do stuff like
I
that
don't
too.
smoke in the house, so I give me something to drink. Have some music playing, bubbles just going, the machine just going crazy, and I'm just chilling. I'm kicked back.
Russell Simmons ass nigga.
Man, call it what you want, but I'm
Real,
relax.
real run ass nigga.
And see, this is what men got to deal with, right? Attacks from everywhere. Relaxing though,
You be
man.
your own people too, boy.
Man, listen, I don't be caring. I go buy candles and everything. I be out. Who?
Shit, I listen to Erica Badu.
And Sade, my girl.
Lighting incense.
Man, just be chilling.
Hey, sometimes you need a vibe out, man.
And no phone, no nothing. You already got your playlist set for it. Put that thing on shuffle and just sit back and just chill. Hey, make sure you had a ball on the side because you might have to do a couple refills.
I don't know about that now. You gonna drown them damn bubbles.
Some wine.
Theo, you gonna drown.
Man, no. I do it too much. I ain't drowned yet. Because it bring your blood pressure down. Man, relax. Man, no. You feeling good when I get up out there.
Yeah, because stress can kill you.
I know. Got high blood pressure. They do it to you. But you right, though. But now it's at a point now the women getting it just as bad.
Yeah.
And I ain't even, well, I say the female because you got the little girls, man. These little girls.
They looking at what they doing.
Nah, man. These innocent little girls. Like, you talking about baby in the house, sleep, 7 years old, bullet go through the window. Like, man, girls has been dying. Females have been dying lately. It ain't really been, we just started this year. But if you go look back 2024, 23, 22, just look at it. Women was getting knocked off. Rather they was killing each other. Or, boyfriend situation or just an innocent bystander situation. Women they've been getting it bad.
I know last year was a lot of domestic violence stuff going on last year. Like a lot of that going on.
And they got an incident in Birmingham. Well, 2 high school students, bro went and picked up his girlfriend. They went into these apartments that was next to the high school. Like, but it's down the street, it'd be probably half a mile. Pulled up in front of the apartment, put that thing in park. They were talking. He pulled out the gun, shot in the head, turned around, and shot himself right there.
It was in high school?
Yeah.
See.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say the females really got it bad too.
This kind of the reason probably why a lot of women also deal with just like, I ain't really fucking with the dating thing, like the whole chilling. Because when it ain't no title on it, it's kind of easy to get up out of it. When it's not a title on it, it's easy to get up out of there because you would think that men don't really trip like that, but they be on some crazy shit. You would think it's the women that be like, you all in the feelings. It really be the men, like
real possessive,
like. And when you do the no title stuff, it worked for a while, and then eventually that started getting a little weird. Like,
usually if it lasts too long, then they feel like it should be something.
I'm guessing that's what it is, but most of the time it be the men with the no title. Like, I don't want to put nothing on it. I want to do my thing. I want to.
Then
and you be okay with it.
Yeah, then they start feeling the way after a while.
then the possessive start coming in out of nowhere, and it gets scary because they will be on some if I can't have you, can't nobody have you type of shit. And that's when you hear them words right there, that's one of the scariest shit you could ever hear. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you. Or you mine. Outside of sex. Cause you say a lot of stuff when you're having the sex. But outside of that, you saying you mine and we not together. I gotta call the authorities. Cause I can't deal with this. This is giving me too much anxiety.
I can't say I never did nobody like that. I never felt like you mine and mine only. On like marriage, that's something different. But like just dating somebody, I'm not. No.
You ain't never like did no weird shit like that.
Yeah,
boy, you need to.
No.
That need to put him on a dating show, bro. You be good for somebody, cause you ain't really like the typical. Man, it's crazy. Like,
light skin.
But see, people say light skin. That's sad. That's sad.
The ones that be on that if I can't have you, can't nobody have you type of shit. Like, and be the main one. Nah, man, I'm chilling. I ain't on this shit. And time you on the same type of vibes they on.
But I feel like that's the dudes who are like that. The dudes who have like a bunch of females. I don't like dating a bunch of females at one time.
That's weird to me. If you have a selective, like you got a whole bunch of females and it's just one that don't want you like that, and that's the one you trip on.
That's the fear of rejection. Like, oh, you gonna reject me? Well, you ain't gonna know.
Nah, that's a control thing.
Sociopath.
Definitely a control thing.
Yeah, sociopath.
You gonna do what I tell you to do.
Sociopath.
Man, that's some scary shit right there. Ain't nothing scarier than being in a room with a nigga by yourself and he tell you something. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you.
I mean, there's women who like that too.
Oh, you think you finna stop fucking with me?
But here's the question though: how many of them type of men have you met though?
More than I'd like to.
Right. So would you blame that on the men?
What you mean?
That you like? Would you put that fault at a man like you keep meeting these same type of men, or would you kind of look at yourself and be like, what is it?
I can't help it. I'm who I am. I cannot help it that I am a type of person that men don't want out of their lives. I can't help that. I actually and don't have no shame in it. Cause I literally don't like it ain't like I'm going out here and I'm like, I wanna trap him, I wanna make no, I'm just a cool ass person and men enjoy my company. And I can't help it that a lot of these men not used to a woman that's gonna speak life into them. I speak life into you type of person. You want to do this, you want to do that, I'm going to push you to your potential. That's if we together or we not. If I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you, especially if we having the whoop-the-whoop. I'm not just whoop-the-whoop with everybody. So I'm fucking with you on some kind of level to where I think I need to speak life into you. Because if you finna be coming over here fucking on me, you going to have some get up and go about yourself. So let's figure this out. Men not used to that. I've learned that throwaway. So
I think there's more men not used to rejection.
Yeah.
Now as well. Especially y'all don't be approaching women outside.
But you wouldn't feel like that's your taste in men though.
No.
What
like you find the same type of
No, I think there's just more men like that.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I don't think you're dating. I don't think that we're dating just one type of man, and he just happened to be the same type.
I don't be like selective type of people. I don't think these men be knowing that they're gonna trip like that on me. Mm-hmm. I don't think they think they're gonna trip like that on me. I don't think that they think they're getting the type of woman that they're getting. I think they like we just been the boop 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 boop. Mm-hmm. And it don't ever be like that. That boop, 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 boop turned into years. Mm-hmm. Years. Like, and when I say more than what I would like, I'm just saying like 2, two men that have tripped on me like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more than what I would like. But I've had men that I was just dating and my vibe, I don't have no bad exes. I've never had a bad breakup on my end. I can honestly put my hand up to the ceiling and tell you that. I can call them right now. They will answer. Like, I don't have no bad breakups. It don't be my fault. Every last one of them, I can call them right now, and they will tell you it wasn't me. And that's why I love me, because I can say that. Because a lot of women can't say that. I'm going to take accountability for my shit. Hey, but I know for a fact I tried this. And they'll tell you too. So, when you meet a certain type of person, sometimes you don't want them to walk out your life. But if it's not healthy for them and if you really love them, you gotta let them go. Men don't know how to do that shit. You need to heal. I want you to heal while still dealing with me. No, you're what I'm healing from. And preacher niggas are the main niggas that do not like. Not all of them.
You finna get in trouble again.
Who, me? Oh, preacher niggas know I can't stand them. They know. That's what, and them be the ones I be trying to hit. Them some mama issue having motherfuckers right there. Do you hear me? Not all of them, but a lot of them got some mama issues. And when you get somebody that's nurturing and caring and speaking life and talking about Jesus and cooking and doing shit you ain't never, yeah, it's gonna drive you a little crazy. But them Christian niggas know they get on my nerves.
Goode, you got anything?
Nah.
Is you in a bumping yard? What is you doing? Don't worry about it.
She was asking what was you doing.
He just holding the phone.
Yeah, he just
like, on a 3-way call. You go to sleep. No, you go to sleep.
Nah, I hear somebody going in and out, but I hear.
So what you think, man?
I'm just listening though.
She all in her phone. They paid no attention. They heard our living conversation.
What's the
Phone's
question?
going crazy over there.
What's the question?
I don't even know no more.
Okay. I agree with everything they just said.
Oh, well, you asking if she had been in that situation?
Have I been in that situation? Yes. And it was scary. And I'll talk about it.
You want to talk about it?
I damn sure can hear now. One of my AirPods just went out. So I will holler at you guys later because
Look what I told
can't hear
you.
shit now.
He said he gonna holler at us later because he can't hear nothing. Just holding the phone. It's time you go to sleep. We understand.
I gotta work tomorrow anyway.
All right.
Have y'all been in that situation?
No, I
never
they
had
don't want to let me go.
I've never had it.
I mean, I have, but
I'm talking about something. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you type of situation.
I know because I don't pick those type of women.
I don't think you know.
You don't know what you're getting into. You already in now.
I don't seem like that type of person that would get in that situation.
But you got,
but I ended up.
But you got character. You got characteristics. This is a reason why I have never dealt with it because obviously I'm picking ones that's not like that.
I don't know if I ever been with anyone
because it's like to me it's like when a woman keeps dating a man that beat on her. You got out of this situation, your second situation, same type of guy. You get out that situation, then your third one, the same type of guy. Baby, it's something in them that you are attracted to while you keep picking them.
I don't know if you first meet somebody, because you know they're gonna do all that.
You do know. You know what the characteristics are?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's a lot of people that got in relationships with people and didn't know if they was gonna turn out into a fuck nigga. Because you put on your best shit when you first get with somebody. When you get with somebody, you put on your best.
It be signs
shit.
though. See, when we watch Love and like Thin Line Between Love and Hate, She gave him signs.
Now that I agree. And she told him from jump to leave her alone.
Ain't no woman hiding that deep. You gonna see the signs. You gonna see them. Just like you can tell if a man is a good dad or not. How do he see his kids? Talk about his children. You can see signs in it. Because if he ain't doing it, like, okay, this motherfucker must be a deadbeat then. Because you ain't said nothing about your children. You told me you got a kid, but you ain't even spoke a word on them. I ain't heard you say you going to pick them up. I'm asking what you're doing every time I talk to you out in the club. You doing this. Yeah, but you...
Yeah, I fuss with that, but then there's also people that don't have kids. You don't know what type of dad they're going to be.
No, I'm just giving an example, though.
I see
but
what you're saying.
It's still something that this person he or she is giving you tips. It's on you if you catching them. That's why they call it red flags.
But if you haven't gone through that or seen that, sometimes you don't realize this is a red flag. Or like when I was in my situation, things were, looking back now, I can see where I should have got out earlier.
Right.
But I didn't know. Because I'm like, I've known this guy for
But your signs don't have to come from that person. You could have seen it somewhere else. Because you're paying attention. You could have seen it somewhere else. It don't necessarily have to just, you don't need an example from that, like to go through it to know what something looks like. You don't. Because I done seen, like as a female, I done seen how my dad reacted to my mom beating on. Like I seen that. I ain't never been through it, but I know when I date somebody what to look for. Because I seen these patterns over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know if a person is a certain way by little clues.
Yeah, that's if you've been through that. But what she's saying is she don't know that life.
Yeah.
She don't know.
I come from very much.
Yeah, shelter. She's sheltered. So if she's sheltered and she meet a hood dude that she don't know hood, he come around her, he hunky dory. She don't know what he is.
Mm-hmm.
The face he's putting on is to make sure
How old we talking?
What you mean? I'm just talking, period. I'm just talking. Men will put on a face.
Mm-hmm. Put on a mask.
And put that mask on and will hold that shit down until they got you right where they want you. Mm-hmm. I'm not making this shit up. I've seen it.
I'm not saying that a person can't hide. But
no, you can't hide for too long. But I'm saying
you want to know.
They're gonna eventually show themselves to you, but by then you already hooked the line. I done already fell in love with you. You done already lied enough and got me to the point to where I love you.
Yeah. How quick are you loving them though? Like you love them within the first 3 days?
A man will keep a mask on until they got you where they want you. I'm not.
They will love bomb.
Yes.
I'm just convinced can't no man or woman forever just hide that.
You
done left a breadcrumb somewhere and you didn't pay no attention.
Probably did.
Because when it's one thing, you're like, okay, we just had this situation. He's better, and it'll be months of him being better. Mm-hmm. And you're like, okay, that was just one incident, because it can be one incident, and then maybe a couple months later, now it's another incident. Now you're like, okay, things are off.
Yeah, he's got a pattern.
Now you're seeing, but now you're almost a year in.
Okay, cool. You've seen what you need to see. Get up out of that. If you know it's
now you're battling between I love this person and I think something off, but I don't really know what it is.
I think it's a straight shot for you, Theo, because maybe you've done the work and you know, hey, I'm not fucking with this. Like, you might be one of them straight shooters. Like, I feel like you've been through stuff. I don't like
a lot of stuff.
Because I'm not telling you what I expect from you. For you to even try to play that scene with me.
That's you though. That's you.
Like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, this is what I'm looking for in a woman, because you can fake that. I'm not, hey, what you look for in a woman?
Yeah, because I'm kind of the same way.
I don't want to tell you, let me see how you move and let me make my decision. Don't tell me either what you looking for in a man. Let's do this naturally.
Yeah, that's what
you don't need to know what's going on. For what you need to know for now. Like, let's just vibe naturally. Let me find out that your favorite color blue by watching how you dress.
I want to know.
I need to know your favorite color so I can buy you something.
No, I need to know, but I don't want you to tell me though. I want to watch these because you got to learn the person.
You asking a question. I'm telling you, I'm asking you these questions so I can put this mask on, because when I put this mask on, I'm gonna get you right where I want you.
Right, but that's something you have
to. And then after I come in, I'm gonna rob the motherfucking bank. Cause it's over with. Now I got you right where I want you. You in love. You're not going nowhere. Hook, line, and fish. I got you. Now it's too late. It's too late now. And I'm finna show you everything that I've been hiding. These, however long it take me to get you, I'm gonna keep this mask on until I got you right where I want you. Now, you finna say some dumb shit and I'm finna punch you dead in your face.
Let me ask you something. Do you believe that, you know what, don't worry about it. I want to ask that question.
Let me ask this though. Do y'all feel like guys pay attention to stuff, or women, they pay attention to what somebody will post on social media and whatever, and be like, okay, this is what they like. They post relationship stuff, what they looking for, all that. They pay attention to that.
No, that don't matter.
Ain't that not the same thing?
No, that wouldn't matter.
When they get ready to shoot that shot, like, okay, I know that's what you like. This is what you looking for. I'm just be just this.
That's how they slide in your inbox. Oh, I see you, blah, blah, blah. I want to take you there sometime. By what you said, that's how most of them shoot their shot. That's how most of them shoot their shot.
I'm talking about on the level of, like, because somebody posting, like, these sweet love messages, so you think that you're getting a caring woman. Like, I wouldn't pay no attention to that.
That's not what I'm talking about, though.
So what you
talking
mean?
about, like, he talking about if, like, I post, I'm in Rude Priest, so I sure want to go to Rude Priest, or I like this color, I sure like this color. That would get in your inbox.
I want this type of man to do this or do that.
Yeah, and you get
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm what you looking for.
Yeah.
They look at that too. But here's the thing: if you don't post on social media like that, it makes it harder for them. Cause now I gotta have a conversation with you, and I don't like talking. Me don't like having conversations. I ain't talking about me. I'm just saying. Now you gotta have a conversation, and some men not used to talking with these or these. They used to talking with these or these. And when you don't post on social media like that, it makes it hard for them.
Yeah.
Men, not all men. Some men do not like a challenge because wanna know why? It's too easy now. I don't have to pursue you. I don't have to all this what you want. It's so many women out here who desperate. All I gotta do is take them and get them something to eat, and I'm smashing the same night. Why do you want me to work hard for you? And the person that I do work hard with, I'm only working hard enough to get what they thought they was never gonna give me. And once I get, I'm taking my mask off, and I'm gonna show them I'm a fucking dude.
Because you can get an answer to the test. That's why.
You can go through somebody's timeline and one night you have to study that.
You done told that person, male or female, you done told that person everything you was looking for. But you see, when you don't post like that, you're not giving no information. Right?
They have to work hard for it.
They have to work for it. So that's when you could tell what's really going on.
That's when the signs
you can see the signs because they have no answer to what's going on. They don't even know that they don't know that they're a question, for one. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that you're doing, I'm paying attention. So why would I tell you what answer B is for you to move accordingly? I don't need you to know from me. I need you to just be yourself and let me pay attention to who you are genuinely. But now you you told me what you're looking for in a man, what you want him to drive. Shit, I got that, baby.
But I mean, sometimes
let me tell you, I got this car doing taxi and tell you that motherfucker still in the shop.
And sometimes I feel like you got to kind of look through somebody's social media just to kind of get a gauge of what type of person they are. Because I tend to do that sometimes.
I don't agree with that.
Because I kind of need to know who I'm dealing with.
I don't agree with
I need to see if you messy, you in mess all the time.
Oh yeah.
I need to see if you like got bullshit going on. I need to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you beefing with Kiki around the corner all the fucking time, or you beefing with your baby dad all the time, something like that. I need to see like some of that would kind of give what type of person you are a little bit, and depending on where they posted that too.
All right, cool. So what about the ones that's always post that they doing good, they work here and they make this type, these type of moves and traveling things of that nature, always speaking something positive also. What about those?
Those are also an eye opener too, because if you always on the internet posting shit, you're not really doing it. Because if you're really busy, you're not on social media.
Right. So they can throw you off. If you're not knowing that part.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you jump straight into
some
it.
people do, but some people do be gone for a long time. They come back and just post what all they did while they was gone,
Yeah.
and then they disappear again.
Mm-hmm.
Those people are who I pay attention to sometimes. I'm like, oh no, they really, because you don't never see them posting.
Because they don't have time.
They posting everything that they had, took pictures of, and barely doing that. I'm just gonna show you a little bit into my life, but let you know I'm living.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know what I'm doing. Those people are who I be like, okay, they really got something. But the ones every time you turn them, every day you posting.
But somebody might not see that. They're not gonna see that. All they gonna see is what's on the surface, man. And she don't be nothing like that, or he don't be nothing like that.
Yeah, I know that everybody going. Most people, because I barely post at all. If I do post, it's like I'm alive or whatever. But I don't post like that. But I mean, I know people like portray an image, but I don't have to portray an image. If you see me, you see me. You see what you get. So
right. Me personally, I just feel like, man, you pick who you attracted to. And your attraction ain't changed, you're gonna get the same result every time. That's just me.
Yeah.
Put the work in, because stop giving people the answers. Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't, like, that's why I say I don't ask a woman what's her favorite color. I just pay attention, then I ask, and then that bring on a conversation. Like, I'm dating a girl named Tasha. Every time I see her, she got a hint of blue in her. Like, even during like certain periods of the year, whatever she wear got a hint of blue. Hey, is blue your favorite color?
like somebody will wear like black or red all the time or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You catch on stuff like that, or you be like, hey, if black is not your favorite color, or you into dark colors. Because also with a combination of that, I'm always seeing you in dark colors as well. Yeah. But I'm paying attention. I didn't ask you that. So now when I ask you this, it's finna start a conversation, because for me to find out I'm right, she's happy because she see I'm paying attention. Sure. I ain't asking for the answers, I'm seeking them.
And on that note, folks, we gonna wrap it up this week. It was a longer episode than I expected. Well, we expected this week, but it was pretty good.
It was worth it, because we probably ain't gonna see Theo.
Probably another 3 months.
But nah, I love this conversation though. Especially when you can talk to women who are like, that can really be open about it and just really speak on it and not be one-sided. Because them type of conversations I thrive on, not being one-sided. Like, women ain't shit, men and all, man. We ain't shit on both sides.
On both sides.
It going both ways, man. I ain't never been on that. But these hoes this and this bit, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. Because I done dated some women that was great to me that I fucked up. I done dated some women where I was great to them and they fucked up. And I dated women where we just naturally split. Now, dated women, shit went left. Yeah. But one thing about it, we're going through what I'm going through. I done been through some good. I done been through something, because I can honestly tell you, I done had some good women and I fucked up. Yeah. So you have some good women and you just don't move accordingly. So on both sides. But you know what I hate is when people don't talk about when they fucked up. Like, hey man, baby, you did something with these women or men to drive them away. Because you're not gonna tell me that out of just say 10th grade guys, every last one of them was bad.
Deez, any closing comments or thoughts?
I'm good.
Mel, anything for you?
I'm good. I think it was a really good conversation today.
Next time I got the pizza.
Theo, do you have a 2-minute closing?
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
And I think I'm good too. And shout out to Goode for calling in this week. He couldn't make it, but he'll probably be back next week. We still have a wanted posted for Dwayne or Smokey. Well, he'll be here eventually. We might have Person next week too. But on that note,
oh yeah, I do got something to say.
What's that?
Fuck Person.